72. That's not old. 72 is the new 18. So, this is the Golfers Gym Health and Wellness Curriculum. Okay? What we're going to do today, number one, you see the little kid on there, what she's saying? You stay on the green when you get the vaccine. I say that, and basically because we're still kind of going through the pandemic a little bit, but it's gotten a lot better. Thank goodness, don't have to wear masks all the time, but most of the time I did, because I'm old. Oh, no, that's right. 72 is the new 18. I'm not really old. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to learn the basics, just the fundamentals of golf. We're going to play some games. We're probably going to gamble for some money. So I hope y'all bought your lunch money, because I'm really good. I take every kid's money. They throw me out of school. So, but anyway, all right, let's start here. Okay, let's see what kind of grip. We're going to see what kind of grip a man uses. What kind of grip do you use? See, he uses this interlocking grip with his finger. But what we're going to do today, because we're doing the fundamentals, just the basics. But anyway, we're going to use a grip called hot dog in the bun. Simple grip, similar to what he's doing, except what we're going to do is have our thumb. I'm right-handed, so my left hand goes at the top of the club, okay? And we got our thumb coming straight down, and we're going to take this hand here and cover it like that. Now, he does this here. He uses the interlocking grip. I find it a little uncomfortable. But anyway, I do mine like this here. And what we're doing is we're turning two hands into one, because you don't want your hands like that. You just don't have control of the club. Plus it just looks wicked, So what we're going to do is remember, safety first. These are real clubs. I have a pretty good track record. We've done over 2.4 million kids. I think we only had one accident, and it was high schoolers. Because high schoolers think they know everything. Watch, when you get in high school, you're going to think you know everything.
They're already there.
Oh, they're already? Oh, okay. All right. But pay attention. Look out for your fellow student, because you don't want to split nobody's wheel. So you keep this down, okay? Keep it down on the ground towards the floor when you're not up here. Now, say for instance, let me see you swing. Here's what we're going to do first. We're going to develop, I want you guys to look at this guy, because I can tell he's almost like a pro. So, we're going to develop what we call a process. Now, I'm going to see what his process is first, and then we're going to see if we have it correctly. All right, address the ball. How do you do?
Did you say that's up there? Yeah. How you say that?
Really? All right, he's a lefty. He's like Theo Nicholson. All right. Now, let's watch his process. His process is how he approaches the shot. And you'll do this every time. And I will be able to tell you, okay, he likes his ball up in the front. All right, his grip. Now you notice his feet. His feet are a little bit wider than his shoulders. And the reason why, because this is a little more aggressive swing than these other swings are. So you want to have balance. And when you come around here, and he's going through his process. Notice, you can tell he's been playing golf. Because he sets his feet first, and look, he fully extends his arms. Only place that club's going to be able to end up now is at the ball. It's not going to go ahead of the ball. It's not going to go behind. Because he's fully extending his arm. It's going to come around, boom, right at the ball. Okay, let's see. All right, he's going to take a swing. Okay, ready? Head down, eye on here's where we're going to correct it. All right? Because when he got up there, there you go. You play go. And what I usually call that is ride the pony. We're just going to give ourselves just a little bend in our leg here. We're not going to be here. We're going to be here. And we're just going to smooth head down. Keep that eye on the ball. I want you to be looking at that tee when that ball's gone. Don't try to see where the ball is. Go. All right, you got to bend those legs a little bit for me. Top of it a little bit, but that's fine. All right, come in here. Let's see what we get. Can you use that? Or you need a small? All right, here we go. Good job. Put those two balls. When you finish, lay your club down from the back, grab two balls, bring them back. Okay, and this guy plays golf. It's good. Now look at his process. See what he did? And you got to remember, this is the steps process, almost like if you were doing math, and you have a process in math. Whatever you do, if you cook it, you have a process. If you're shooting free throws, you get up, you got a process you go through. Same thing, develop your process. It's a mental exercise that you'll remember over and over and over and over. Ready? Now watch it. Now look, you see how he did his knees? He went straight. He didn't go like this. There you go. And that's going to give him more balance.
Good job.
All right, now watch it. Every time, watch what he does. He goes through what? That's it. There you go. All right, I like that. Okay, now I'm going to get this other net set up.
Straight up, just have it to where it has a good amount of balance.
Neil was telling you what we want you to notice is, you saw how the driver was. Big head, flat on the side. This club right here is designed so that you're basically getting up under that ball like this. It's cutting through the grass, getting up under there, and the ball is going to go in an arc. Like, okay? It's not like driving, bam, trajectory out like that. It's not putting where the ball just goes across. It's just going to go arc. Okay? Now, cut the grass a little bit. Show a good stroke. Don't even hit the ball. Just kind of make it play through the second.
So get ready and set. Don't go that far. Get down.
Okay? Now, because of these mats here, here's what I want you to do. I want you to raise up just a little bit more, and I want a nice, smooth, here's mine. I'm always big on riding the pony. Bending those knees to give you a little leverage. And what I want that club to come through, listen. I want it to be like that. Get up under that ball, okay? We just want, and remember, it's a chip shot, almost like a free throw. Just chip. We're gonna try to get it in there. Go, Will. I'm gonna go set this.
That's like one practice one.
Yeah.
One practice one.
Yeah. Just teach the class.
It's hard to get it. Have you played golf?
Now the chip is going to get us to where it can cut for that money, what you see in the competitions. All right, I'll go first. Now I'm going to make the adjustment. I was a little bit too hard. Watch this. Okay, so you see that? Now Will's getting ready to go. Hold up. Remember, remember, don't go get lost yet. We always wait until everybody's done. Because I mean, these are little soft balls, but still, you don't want to get hit high. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Don't just hold them up. So we got that one here. Let's move over here. And then let's do this. And he was getting ready for like a little 3-foot cut. 3 of them. So it happens. All right. So now we're going to watch Will's process. Will, how do you approach your putting?
Bumps on these, so you can even time the bumps, like on this one, how it's going to drop down, or like on the radar, of course you can see, but it was something like that. You need to aim either right or left of the hole, and there's a hill, like we're going to shoot it down, it's pretty much a tap, because even though it doesn't seem like it's going to carry the way far, it will carry it.
Okay. Now, shoulder width apart. Now, over there, because it was driving, and you needed the balance, you had to spread a little bit wider. Here, you brought it a little closer. Now, right here, we're going to have shoulder width apart. Now, you'll notice at the top of each of these clubs, there's a little mark. And I call that like my laser. You just create an imaginary line going from boom down there after you read the green. Don't worry about reading the green shit. Okay. But after you read the green, you're going to line fall up. I want your feet shoulder width apart. And I want this ball, I put my ball directly up under my lead eye that's closest to the hole. All right, and then we make that imaginary line there. And then it's just going to be just a little, only thing that's going to move, believe it or not, is your shoulders. They're just going to pivot, tick, top, tick, top. It's just going to go like this. Tick, top. Tick, top. You're not moving your body. You're not taking your wrists, going like this. You just want to keep everything stationary so you keep that line to go. Tick, top. Tick, top. Okay? Now, I'm going through my what? Feet, shoulder width apart. Ball up under there, up under my lead eye. And I'm taking that line, this here, making a straight line going down. And now we're just going to tick top. Tick, top. That's it. All right, and then we move back here. Now we got a little heels. We wonder if that's going to make it all break. We'll make adjustment. All right, I'm going feet, ball, up under my eye, grip, and now we're just going to have a tick, top. Ooh, that would have been it too. I'm going to brace those up so the ball's staying. So you see what we're doing, right? All right, got it? Okay, now we got 29. So let's put 2 people. Let me see.
Focus on the ball.
Focus on the ball, yeah.
I know.
Put it.
Put the top hand.
Yeah, put it up. It does not matter.
motorcycle and drive all this stuff back up.
Just make sure.
Yeah, all this. I thought it's all on the motorcycle. Yeah. All right. Could you imagine me riding up the street with that big old helmet on, all this stuff on my back? Okay, my name is Floyd Watkins. Now, I know they're going to probably make you call me Mr. Watkins, but I'm not that old. I'm only 72. So, but 72 is like the new 18. Here's what we're going to do. This is the Golfers Gym Health and Wellness Curriculum. Even though we're playing golf, I like to emphasize playing where you see the nets down there, where it's got the healthy foods. You know, it's all about, I like to help people generate a healthy lifestyle through exercise and nutrition. Because I used to think I was in great shape. It's a sad but funny story. I run, work out, everything. And then one night, at about 3 o'clock in the morning, it's just like a real heaviness on my chest. And I was like, man, what is this? And then I just happened to get up. I said, maybe I ought to go and get it checked. 3 o'clock in the morning, I go into the hospital. And then they say, come on back. We'll take a look at it. Maybe it's nothing. I go in, and they say, my God, you're having a heart attack. And I was like, what? Heart attack? And just kept on. So, yeah, you can be in great looking shape, exercise and everything, and be still. So you got to have a healthy diet to go along with your exercise. You can't look at someone and say, oh, you're unhealthy or you're healthy. It just doesn't work out. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the Golfers Gym. And with this program, you'll find that pretty much you can play golf up until you're like my 70s. I'm not 70, so I better stop telling that story. But anyway, you can play golf until you get much older. And walking the course is always good exercise, but you know, it's best to get out here and really experience it. So what we're going to do today is we're going to just learn the fundamentals. We're not trying to turn you into golfers. We're just going to learn the fundamentals. And so when we start fundamentals, we're going to develop a process. This process is you're going to use on each station, okay? And what we're going to do, start first, is with the grip. Now, are you right hand or left? Okay. Now watch this. Right hand, we want the left hand at the top of the club with the thumb pointing straight down the shaft. Ready? Left hand. See? She knew already. All right. Now what we're using is a grip called hot dog in the bun. It's corny, but this is like the hot dog. And here's the bun that comes over top of it. What we're doing is taking 2 hands, turning them into 1. Because if you don't want to do this. It's just, you can't control the club right. You want both of these here. Okay? All right. Now, watch this. She's going to be good. Now we're going to develop what's called our process. Okay? Now, this is driving. So with driving, these different stations are going to have different stances. Now, if she addresses the ball, she's going to put 1 foot about right here. There you go. Yeah. And we're going to have our feet just a little bit wider than shoulder width. My fault. And because what we need is to develop balance. When you swing that club, if you got your feet together, you're going to be off balance. So you want to make sure. All right, and now she's going to bend her knees just a little bit. It's going to like what I call ride the pony. Just like this here. Bounce, bounce, bounce. There you go. She's going to be a good teacher. Watch. Bounce. And now, this is part of the process. Look, these are steps we're going through. Okay? Now she's going to fully extend the club out where it's going to be lined up. Step forward just a smidgen. Right there. Now, we want that club, look, extend your arms. Now, that club should go nowhere but at that ball because she's fully extended. So when she takes that swing, she's going to keep those arms extended like bam. All right, hold on there, Chip. Okay, now, look at that. I'm telling you, that's like perfect form. do, we're not going to try to kill the ball. We're just going to take a half swing. We're just going to go like this here. Watch. We're just going to go here, here. That's all right. We're going to go here, here. And when you come in, what we like to do in order to keep you with your balance, we're going to bring this leg. Watch how my leg goes. It comes here. We ride it. And then we're going to go here, here. There you go. Just kind of put that weight. You can feel that weight on your foot. All right, ready. But keep your eye on the ball. And take everybody quiet on the green. That's great. Watch. You'll do well. I pledge. Yes. Just keep those arms with your arms. Watch. Remember, do me a favor. I'm sorry I didn't tell y'all this in the beginning. Safety. Okay. Safety. These are real gloves. And we have these cones here. But we don't want you, just jumping around and all of a sudden you boom! And you're going to split somebody's wing. Okay? We don't want to do that. So please keep the gloves on the ground. All right. Now, our swing, look, I just want you to keep those arms like this here. Bam. And then go. Bam. Keep those arms straight. Bam. Boom. Yeah, keep that on. Lock it out. Go like this. Lock. 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 There you go. Now, that's good. Now come bam. Boom. There you go. You're doing good. You're good. Except this here. Boom. Then you get that. Ready. Focus. I want you to keep your eye on the ball at all times, okay? Then just a smooth, mild swing. Go. There you go. Boom. This one right here, look at this club. It's off the driver. And this club is shaped in a wedge. And the reason why is because it comes through and cut through the grass. It gets up under the ball. And it has the ball go in an arc. Like a rainbow. It's just, and that's why it's a chip. Listen to this. When this club goes through the grass, I call it cutting the grass. You want to hear it go like this. You hear it? Just brushing over that grass. It's not like this. Okay? It's not like that. And you're not trying to bring the club up here. We want to keep it open, and we just want to chip. Okay? Now, we need to develop a what for here? Process. Okay? Process. This whole thing is about process. Everything you do, pretty much in life, process. Prepare food, process. Do math, process. Everything. When you walk, there's a process. So once you develop this process, you're going to use it every time you come to the station. And it's very simple. Nothing on here is intimidating. That's what I like. And you see what we have on that neck down there? That's the reason why I created that neck. Because girls have all the powers. Girl power, go. I like it. All right, now, our process is going to be this here. The grip is going to be what? Exactly. Hot dog in the bun. Okay, now, over there, your feet were a little bit wider than shoulders. Here, our feet's going to be a little bit closer together. And this ball is going to be, for me, it feels better. Some people like it in the middle. I don't know, it's weird. But for me, it's back there. And I keep that club head open because I want it to come up under that ball. And this is just like shooting a free throw to me. So, now, I'm getting ready to go through my what? Process. Here I go. I'm coming. I set my feet. And I have to do what? Ride the pony. Ride the pony. Okay. And this, remember, this club is just gonna keep that club face open, and it's just gonna cut through the grass, okay? And you saw that little chip? Now, watch this swing. It's just. All right. See how they do in golf, you know, they have golf proper. Knowing good and well they want to be going like this. Yes! Yes! But that wouldn't be proper in golf. All right, here goes the next one. I'm going through my process. And now you notice how I'm gripping down on the club? I'm going to keep it, and I just want a nice chip because I want it to be close to the hole. Ready? And then the process is what? Feet are a little closer. Okay. Now you got to do what? Right.
Come on, Jazzy.
Everybody ride the pony.
Now look at that. She was paying attention. Look at that. Perfect grip. All right, now these. I know what. I'm not going to push something. Practice it helps you. Now, take a practice swing. Just cut the grass. There you go. Cut the grass. Just like that. Now, right there. Spin it. Now, I want you to just cut the grass, right? Soft. Okay? Hold on. Now, bring it back. That's good. But bring it back just out. Right here. Okay. There you go. There's a thing in golf when you chip, you can do a bump and run. And that's what you do. You cut it short and let the ball roll up on the green. You don't have to hit right on it. Okay? So that's good. All right. Let me see those right there. She's going to do it again because she's a pro. All right. Now you're going to lock in. Lock in. Get your game face on. Come on, girl. Because if your game face is going to be on the court like this. All right. Ready? Hold on. Look. Process. You got good hands. Big knees. Just a little bit. All right, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say it easy. And now, look, I just want to chip. There you go. Everybody, let's move.
Process.
All right, with this process, I like to go grip is the same, hot dog in the bun, and you'll notice at the top of each club right here is a little line. And what I do is I use that line to create my imaginary line going down the green that I want the ball to follow that path. And I always put this ball, for me, I put it directly up under my lead eye that's closest to the hole, so I can just look down. And you really talk about processing because you're going to be thinking about force, how much force you're using on the ball, direction. There's a lot of math that goes into golf when you think about it. And so you're going to make adjustments as you go. So what we're going to do, when you swing, only thing that's going to move is your shoulders. It's going to go tick, tock. That's it. Look, it's just going to go like this. tick tock. I'm not doing it with my wrist like that. I'm not moving my whole body. I'm just going tick tock. Okay? And here we go. Quiet on the green. Going through my process. I've got my feet, ball, grip, and then I'm going to make it an imaginary line, and I'm just going to go tick tock. Okay? And then, thank you. And now I like this, I see a little hump there, so that means we're going to have to make an adjustment. I'm going through my
Process.
okay, which is what? Feet, shoulder width apart, grip, and now I'm making this imaginary line, and then we're just going to go what? What's going to happen? Tick tock, like a grandfather clock. This one's just a little bit tougher. See, I get nervous when I do these right here, but I'm a professional though. I can do this because I've been doing this for a lot of years. You can do this. They're not going to laugh at you. Just do it. Just focus. No one's looking at you for it. Just do it. Just do it. Just hurry up and do it. Oh, okay. All right. No one's here but you. Tick tock, Lord, tick. Good. So you see? Yeah, and the reason why I was doing it because when you get ready to start putting, that's like the most pressure in golf. They say you drive for show, but you putt for go. This is where the money's made. The money's made. If you look at golf, you'll notice that the money is made by making these putts. You don't sink the putts, you don't get paid the big money. And once you finish, lay your club down, pick up the ball, put them at each spot, and you'll notice I labeled the gyms with the golf scoring. If you drive, end up on the green, and you get the ball in the right amount of strokes. We'll do that later. I'm not going to confuse you. But par, birdie, and eagle. All right, here's what we're going to do. How many is in here? 25? Okay, we got more than enough. Keep an eye, head down, eye on the ball, and take just a moderate swing. There you go. There you go. There you go. Head down, look. Remember, ride the pony. That gets you closer to the ball. There you go. There you go. There you go. Ride the pony. See, I'm telling you. Y'all make it. Pressure. See, I told you, pressure. Here you go. No. Look, I say no when she puts it in. Let it go, girl. Hold on. But go back to the next one. See what you got. You gonna do that one? Okay. Now, go through your process. You know what? You're using a left-handed club. Why you get it? Grab it right here. Give like $500. When you have a grand prize, it's going to be like $1,000. So you accumulate points as you play. You go in, you do so much exercise to accumulate points. You do so many healthy food identification, and then you play the golf. You keep going through this program until you make it to the outdoor course where you're playing outdoors. And at the end of the year, after we accumulate so many, your school's going to get your very own golfer's gym to keep. Okay? So you'll be able to download this here pretty soon. All right? You can go back. Go back and play. Thanks.
Good job.
All right, when this answer come on, say, John, finish the game out. Ready? Hold on.
John!